Productions proudly presents Dig Deeper, the podcast, where we dig deep into all aspects of life. With your hosts, Dusty and Mark. Dig deeper, dig deeper, got to dig deeper into life.
Hey, welcome to Dig Deeper. I'm Dusty.
And I'm young old Mark.
Man, we got a special guest tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Miss Sylvie.
Hey.
Yes. Hey, Miss Sylvie. Welcome to the podcast.
We're so excited to have you on here.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for having me. This is awesome.
Yes.
So, announcements we got. What we got, Mark?
We're just recuperating from a Light Tonight. It was a good concert. We had a good time.
Yep.
Perfect show. And I like to kill Dusty yesterday on our day off.
Yeah, trying to make
Putting
me
6x6 post in out there for
6x6.
So.
You don't realize how heavy a 6x6 is until you got to carry it.
Absolutely. But no, we got a new song coming out Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Release?
Yep. We'll release it on Sunday, and then you got some other ones that you're working on.
Yes. Yep.
So
Back
we
in the
got
studio.
We got a lot of things going on.
Yep. And then we met a musician tonight too.
Yeah, we sure did.
Sylvia's husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's right.
we might have to call him down here and put some tracks down for
Yeah,
him.
man, we might see.
Up next, you know.
Yeah, that maybe we can get them into another hobby.
Absolutely, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Sylvie does not look excited.
Oh, no, I'm thrilled. No. That's super exciting.
Absolutely.
No, we got Porch Light Conversations.
Yes,
Make sure
Porch
you
Light
check those out. Those Monday through Friday.
Yep.
On YouTube and TikTok.
Yes.
And we got some other things that we're working on, and I'm not gonna open my mouth too much yet. Mark, don't open your mouth.
No.
Because, he likes to tell secrets. All right. But we got some wonderful things that we're working on. But that will be coming later on.
Absolutely. Yep.
Soon, but later on.
Yep. Enough about us.
Yeah. We don't need no more. They know us already.
Yes.
Miss Sylvie.
Yes. Talk
Man,
to
we're
me.
super excited to see
Hey.
the background. I mean, people can see it. Walk us through exactly what you do.
Yes.
Well, okay. So I run a mixed media is what I like to say it for people who aren't sure what it is.
Okay.
Art, ASMR, kind of social media business.
Okay.
That's a mouthful, right? But so I run these social media pages, Instagram, started on Instagram,
Okay.
then moved to YouTube, and I have a TikTok, not super, what's the word? Active there,
Active,
but
yeah.
on Facebook also. And I post videos, I create videos with gym chalk. That's the mixed media part, but it's, chalk, household cleaners, cornstarch, things that are quote unquote satisfying. So those satisfying videos that are crunchy, are super like tactile and fun for me and creative. And I started about 8 years ago, in 2019. No, that math's not right.
No.
But in 2018, I started and just created my Instagram page and went from there. And it's gotten, way bigger than I ever thought it would. And
It's huge.
Absolutely.
it's become something that I like to say it's my longest job that I've ever held. And
Yes.
it's something that I've done for so long now, and I really love it. It's a great creative outlet for me.
Yes.
And that's kind of the origin of it. And like I said, started on Instagram, and I have a YouTube, and I try to post every day, and
Right.
Life happens, but
Oh, we know.
oh yeah. Same sort of thing with any kind of content. You do your best to be consistent, and
Yes.
like I said, it's been about however many years,
Right.
and it's great. It's one of my favorite things that I love to do. It's part of my lore.
What got you started with that? How did you get involved in that?
Yeah, so I had just had a baby, and I was a stay-at-home mom, and in 2018, thank you.
Okay.
But so I was a stay-at-home mom, and it started with kind of seeing different slime videos, that was really popular at the time.
Yep.
And so I started seeing some of those come up on just my For You page, but it wasn't called For You page then,
Right,
but
right.
the Instagram equivalent of that. And it just kind of it took me down this road of different types of like the medium of it. It wasn't slime, but then it was chalk, and then it was household cleaners that were dried and manipulated and added things to that became more, and then filmed in a certain way in ASMR style. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's autonomous sensory meridian response.
Wow,
that's a lot, yeah. But basically, it's that sensation of getting like tingles. Some people get the actual tingles, and some people don't. But it's like a
fingernails down chalkboard.
That's the opposite.
Okay.
That would be when it's really terrible. That would be a terrible feeling. But the other is, it's like relaxing. It's more like stress relieving. And so to watch it, but then also for me at the time, I got into it because I was looking for that outlet. Something that was, like working with my hands. It was relaxing for me to do. It was relaxing for me to watch. And so, that's how it all sort of started.
Okay.
Well, the first way I heard about this was my daughter. She was telling me about this ASMR. I'm like, what is ASMR?
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of people.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I have no idea, right? And then Miss Sylvie was talking about it. I'm like, what is that? So I went to go check that out. And I was like, interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
The first few times I was like, I don't think this is for me. I watched it a couple more times. I'm like, okay. And
suddenly you're like 3 deep, you know, like you're watching it.
And I'm like, and then it was funny because I told her, she made a video, and I was like, I don't really like the baby oil.
He's talking about, so in my videos, don't get the wrong idea, like baby oil mentioned randomly. No, No you put it on your hands. You put it on your hands, and it's like
deeper now.
That's right.
No. There is from what I heard, if people will comment like, "Oh, it's satisfying to see the powder coat your hands." A lot of people feel this way, and so
I gotcha.
it like sticks to your hands, and it becomes like it changes color of your hand.
I wasn't a fan of it.
You took my question, because I was like, "What are you doing on the first part of that?" So what was? Because I watched one of the videos, and I seen it, and I was like, "No, I got
the baby oil."
Yeah, I'm wetting my hands effectively, so then things will stick to my hands, and people like to see that generally. There's some people who hate it, but some people really love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let me ask you a question. So, if I'm remembering correctly, you just got married.
I did, yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And also, your husband and you went on a cruise, right? Is that right?
We sure did. We enjoyed the heck out of that cruise.
Before the wedding.
We did. Just with timing, that's the way it worked out. So
just a test run, right? Make sure everything went well.
Right. That was like the litmus test. Like, can we get through the vacay? And then if we can, then we're good to go to get actually married. No. It just worked out like timing wise. I have 2 kids. They're 11 and 8, and school started, and just with schedules and life.
Yeah. And homework.
Me too. Yep. We're in the trenches. We're getting there.
Oh man.
Yep.
I was in it today.
Yeah.
So your daughter just started middle school.
She did. She just started 6th grade.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my gosh. We've got
starting to get all
and
the
1 in 5th. And Dusty's got Harley in 5th, right?
5th, yep. So we'll be there.
Y'all are
next year.
on the chopping block next.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
middle school.
Yeah. So
it's coming.
City or county or?
So we live just over the line into the city of Roanoke, and then my daughter got accepted into Northside Middle. You have to apply to go out as a transfer student, and she had friends there from when we had gone. She had been in the county previously, so she was really excited to go to Northside Middle and be part of that with the people that she knew.
Gotcha.
And so I got 1 and 1 is the answer. I have 1 in the county and then 1 in the city. My son goes to city schools.
Got you.
Yeah.
So, and this has been very interesting to me because you post a lot.
Absolutely.
I do. I try. I wish I could do more. I always feel like I should do more, but when it boils down, I do post a lot.
You got that going on, right? And I always love this because you got that going on, and that's a full-time job by itself when you think about social media and all the things you got to do for it. Then you just got married. You got 2 kids. School just started.
Yep.
Plus, you work a full-time job.
I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yes.
And I always like to say, hey, it's interesting to me how many hats you can wear.
Absolutely.
How many different hats you can wear.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Even when you think you can't keep adding them.
You keep adding them.
Yeah.
You keep on.
And you change them per minute or per hour.
That's right.
And they're evolving. Yeah, and they evolve in and of themselves. Like sometimes, the ASMR stuff is different.
You're wearing more than 1 hat at a time.
Absolutely,
all the time. Yeah, feels like all the
Let
time.
me get to mom hat.
Right.
Let me get to nurse hat. Okay, so I'm good.
So have you seen, and I know you look at the data all the time, just because I know you and you look at data.
Yeah.
So is there?
I love analytics. I do. I do.
Together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say,
absolutely. Yeah. So I know you like the data, but do you see certain videos that you can say, wow, I need to do that more because that's what the market's asking for.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a question for me is like, I can identify what's popular. I can identify what does really well, like from an analytics point of view, and like just feedback in general, even if it's just comments or engagement or whatever views. But how much can I be realistic about being able to do those things? There's a cost involved with that. There's time involved with that. There's preparation. And so, yes, I do identify things that I want to be able to do more. And I think that will be more successful in a lot of ways.
Sure.
But, I don't always feel like I have the time to execute, I have a lot of ideas. I love an idea. But, not always do those things come to fruition.
Absolutely. Hey, I know you got kids. So are your kids in this squishy phase?
They are, but I think I kind of did myself a favor many years ago where when slime was a thing, totally outlawed it from our house.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm not the fun one. I'm not going to do it. I'm not the fun mom. Slime is banned.
Yep.
And so
Absolutely.
So that I think that kind of deters them from like wanting the squishies, but they do love it. And we have a few things, but I know it's a really big deal right now.
It's huge.
Oh man,
super popular. Those dumplings, I know you guys go on like hunts and everything.
Squishy hunts and all this.
We went to, what was it, Five and Below, and they lost their minds. We went out after dinner and we was just taking the girls out, went to Sky Zone, I think. We took them out to there, and then we went to over to Five and Below, and as soon as we walked in the door, it's like all three of the girls just had a heart attack.
They black out. They black out.
And we were like, what happened to the kids that walked in?
Yeah. They've been possessed by the squishy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It is. It is crazy how that, man, it's just these little things that they, what was it before that? It was the fidgets.
Fidgets, yeah. The spinners.
Yeah, little spinners.
Spinners.
Poppets. Remember the poppet phase?
Stuff. Man, it's crazy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So this is the first time, Sylvie, that anybody's actually seen what you look like.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. So when I'm crushing things, I'm using my hands.
Yes.
They're blue.
They're blue now.
Yeah, there's my legitimacy there. But yeah, usually it's just my hands, and I don't do a lot of like face things. I used to go live sometimes so they would hear my voice, but yeah, this is the first like face reveal, I guess.
So
in this way.
We'll do another one time and get you to do it on the podcast. That would be cool.
Maybe you could do it, Mark.
Hey.
We'll let you do it.
That's a good
See
idea.
what you think.
Don't eat the chalk.
Don't eat the chalk.
Disclaimer, don't eat the chalk.
Hey, that's a good idea. So long as don't mess up the moneymaker, right?
Yeah, don't mess up the moneymaker.
That's what he tells me all the time. Right.
Right.
Well, we got backup now, so we can get Andrew to play for me, and I'll be good.
There you go. He's the stand-in.
He'll be the standby. So you want to tell him what we're going to do now?
Yeah, so like we always do, we spin this wheel.
Yep.
Whatever it lands on, that's the topic we go with.
We have no clue.
Oh, no.
And we just, just roll with it. And it's funny because, you get these different perspectives of each other.
Yes.
And most of the things everything on here, it's so open.
Yes.
That you can take it.
Yep.
Whichever way your brain decides to take it.
Yes.
Which gets very interesting.
Sounds like it could be a good or a bad thing.
Absolutely.
Very well could be. Yes.
We have not lost no one yet. So.
Yes.
The odds are good. Okay.
All right, let's spin this wheel. Let's see what we're talking about
camera
tonight.
ready. And I take a picture of it so I can see, because he's got that protector on his phone so nobody can see nothing. Oh.
All right, here we go.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Did you do it again?
Yep. Not every closed door is punishment.
Oh, okay. Let me get a picture of that. Not every closed door is punishment. All right. So I'll put this up for me and Sylvie here. So we got a...
Not every door is punishment.
Oh, I got it sideways.
Closed door.
Not every closed door is punishment.
All right. Huh.
I think for me, sometimes that I think I can beat on a closed door so much. And it never opens, right? Never opens. And it's for a good reason. Because if that door opens, there could be a lot of different outcomes on the backside of that door.
Yeah, very well.
And I take it as a punishment because I can't get the door open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, why can't this door open?
Right. You think you should be able to get through it.
That's right. Why can't I bust through this door?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I feel that it's a punishment because I can't break through it. But really, it's probably protecting me.
I was getting ready to say, Sylvie, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, the first thing I thought was, sounds like an opportunity to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds like something you don't know that you need, or
Right.
like, something that's removing itself from your life, or just whatever it might be. And then that leads to other things that could be way more fruitful, way more,
Absolutely.
beneficial for you.
See, I went on kind of the same ground Sylvie did. I was thinking, if I open that door, what does it expose or take away from my life that I have now?
True.
So, say we get that big record contract that comes up, or somebody wants that song.
Right.
You will.
What does that do for the kids?
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? What's it do for our wives?
Yep.
Now we're, 1, 2, and 3. Now, is that a door that we wanted open? I mean, absolutely. Could we retire and love to do? Absolutely. But honestly, maybe that's something that prevents something. Like, you wouldn't have known if you didn't try in what you're doing, and you're very, very successful. It's phenomenal. He was showing me when we first started talking. He's like, before we got the idea, and he's like, "You got to see this.
Look at all these followers.
Look at all these followers."
I'm struggling
I'm
at 150.
Yeah, we were like 100%. Oh, don't worry, Dusty. You got this. It'll be good.
I'm like, it's easy for you to say 10,000.
No, it is.
He said, but she said, "Look, you got to let it take time. It's not going to happen overnight."
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember, and it's about how, much you want it. And I hate when people say that, right? Oh, you just have to want it. But I think that what I hear when people say things like that is how hard you're willing to work for it. Mm-hmm. It's not about just how much you want it. Like, a lot of people want things, right? But when you're really willing to work for it, then that's, what really gets you to that point.
Absolutely.
And I feel like there have been people who, even when I was starting with my art stuff, who were like, I remember so specifically, I hit 200 followers. And I was so excited.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God,
We remember that.
followers.
Yeah. That hasn't been long ago for us. So
Yeah. Well,
we were celebrating. Woo!
yes, as you should though. And so I was
absolutely.
celebrating, and I had somebody in my life who was like, oh good, now everybody who cares about that at all is already following you.
That's
Right.
cool.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that was so discouraging to hear. Like that really like tore me down in that moment, but it was like, so I could have seen that as a closed door, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I could have seen that as like something that really stopped me from pursuing, keeping on with what I wanted to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I didn't.
Yeah, you're
And
right. Absolutely.
So I feel like and just like you guys with your music.
Yeah.
Even if things are slow.
Yep.
That,
Well, they're always slower than what you want them to be.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you're excited.
Run with patience is what we was taught.
That's what we was taught. Run with patience, and we learned that Sunday.
And,
So
it's
interesting.
And it's a lot like you tell us, hey, just stay course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stay the course.
I was thinking about something else too. Not every closed door is a punishment. So sometimes we go to your room, shut your door. Remember that when you was a
Yeah,
kid?
absolutely.
So like today, we had a conversation with the two granddaughters.
Yeah.
Because they had a little dispute upstairs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Remember this, Dusty? So Nina comes down. Why won't you knock on my door? You just opened my door up. And then we had to have the conversation. So it wasn't a punishment, but it was sometimes respect.
It's a respect.
That was her
Yeah.
boundary that she has, and polite enough to knock on the door. Hey, Nina, even though they're both girls, I got you. But she likes her space. The youngest one does. So I don't know. Do y'all have those kind of talks at the house, or do they share rooms?
Oh no! So no. There's no sharing of rooms. That would be a nightmare. No, my 11-year-old, she very much likes her space. She wants to have her boundaries respected. Her room is her haven.
Yes.
And as it should be. I support
absolutely.
that.
Yep.
And we talk a lot about knocking and correcting when somebody comes barging in, things like that. You definitely don't want to take something away from somebody who, like, that's their safe place.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's no sharing rooms. My son is sometimes a bull in a china shop, and he means well.
That's my homie when he comes to work. That's my little homie.
Yep, that's what I hear,
He's the
man.
best. He's sweet, but he's excitable. He's so like, hey, I got to tell you about this right now.
That's right.
And I'm going to come barreling in, and his big sister, not so appreciative
Not so
of that.
much.
Not so appreciative of that all the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, so I'm with you. I'm in the trenches with you at that.
Yes,
100%.
Absolutely.
And I think another one that we think about is that not every closed door is a punishment. And I think we talk about this a lot, is the way to get to success is failure.
Yeah.
And if it's a closed door, it doesn't mean it's always going to stay closed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just not the right time for that door to be open.
Yeah. That's exactly
And if
right.
you just stop there, then you'll never see what's behind that door.
And
right.
It reverts
Or find
back,
the right door.
I was going to say, and it reverts back to that pivot thing that we talked about
That's
in
right.
the previous podcast.
Got to be able to pivot.
In life, we got to pivot.
Absolutely.
And if we don't, we'll fall.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And yeah, when we've talked about it before where it's like, you know, maybe we're witnessing somebody who's in that failure part of their success journey. It doesn't mean that they're not ever going to be successful.
Right.
It just means that, you know, you're in that learning stage and maybe you have to fit. And people always say, oh, you got to fail. You got to fail to be successful. We say it all the time. But, you know, it's harder to bear witness to somebody who's not meeting that success point yet.
Absolutely.
But you can still be confident in them and still have faith in them. And, you know, be realistic about the fact that, you know, this wasn't it for you. This isn't a success moment. This is a failure moment. It doesn't mean that success won't come and that you won't get there.
Did you ever have one of those moments in your journey and what you're doing with the chalk? Did you ever have those moments, or maybe somebody put a negative comment or something like that was like...
She had the best negative comment. I know.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know if...
I had a feeling.
Can you edit it for purposes?
How can I rephrase it but still get the point across about how funny it was? So
we dig deeper,
you know,
you can just
right?
use the word "but," and I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. So, you know, if you're in a social media space, you know, hate comments are going to come,
100%.
right?
Absolutely.
You know, people are going to have a lot of opinions about whatever you're doing, good and bad.
Yeah.
So there have definitely been times when I've gotten some off-color comments, some like personal ones, some like ridiculous ones. This was a particularly ridiculous one, but it was funny. But I had posted a video and they were like, well, now, oh gosh, and let me make sure I say it right, because it really did hit a funny bone. It was so silly the way they said it. But basically they commented, well, now after you crushed all of that, shove it up your butt or something. But it was so dumb.
Use the word "but."
They didn't use the word "but," and it was like I'm sitting there. I remember laying in bed, and Andrew can attest to this. But I was laying in bed reading it, and I just start like just busting out laughing. I was just started laughing, and I never reply, right? Because why? There's no point. But I actually responded to that one, and I was like, you know what? Thank you for that. That actually made me laugh really hard. Thank you so much for commenting.
My gosh.
And that was
she came to work and told me that, and I was like, that is the best thing.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I don't
Andrew,
get a
you
ton.
weren't ready to go like swing some fists at him and knock his No, okay.
No.
See, and that's,
Too much work.
That's good. Yeah, that's cool.
It's not worth
But
it.
I mean, that's part of it, though. If you're going to be on social media, you're going to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
You're going to get it.
You got to have a strong, tough, sturdy spine.
Yeah, yes, you do.
Absolutely.
As soon as you don't, you know, it's going to eat you alive. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So if somebody was getting ready to do the chalk business, to get into it, what would be some really good advice for that person?
Yeah. So people have asked me this before, and my answer is always the same. It's that I feel like if you're going to go into this, and it depends on what your goal is, I guess my answer changes. But if your goal is to be successful in a way that you're monetized, you are, you know, on all these platforms and you have a following, it has to come from something organic. It can't just be because you want to make a bunch of money, you know, and some people do, but I feel like that has really lent to how I can, you know, be consistent and still be doing it for so many years later, is because it really did come from me just really wanting that creative outlet. It was for me. And I think some people, and that kind of goes back to the comment thing where people are like, oh, why don't you do it this way? Why don't you do it that way? Can you crush it this way, or you crush it bad, or just whatever? And it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I hear that and I care that people want to see things they want to see, but there's 1,000 other creators, and I'm doing this for me at the end of the day. Like, this is really something I love doing. I enjoy it. It's fun for me.
Yeah.
And that is like the vein that really has carried me this far. So I would say, you know, make sure that you like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Make sure that you care about it, that you can be, you know, you can have that longevity that is what you're going to need.
Gotcha.
But I think it's a good point, though, when you said, hey, I'm doing this for me.
Yeah.
If that's not what you start with.
Yeah, absolutely.
This type of business and social media, it will eat you alive.
Oh, absolutely.
And you might find some success.
And
you can look at, anybody can look at trends and do what's popular and see some success. But I think that it's a flame. It's a flame. Yeah. It'll burst. It'll go out for sure. So that's what I would say. If they really want that long-term stuff, then you got to like it. You got to like what you do.
It's funny because, and I've watched quite a few of them, because now I'm like, okay, I'm interested. And I try to share a post on our page. And,
y'all are the best for that. Thank you.
Yeah. But I'm like, and then she did one with nails on.
Yeah.
And it made the whole video different.
Yeah, it absolutely did.
You know what I mean? I was like, oh, the nails.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, and I was like, that's different.
It's a different aesthetic. It makes
like,
the whole video different. And I always joke about that too, where people will have opinions about that, in less nice ways. But they're,
sure.
you should do it this way, you should do it that way. And it's like, I've not been a consistently nail person, but I like doing it every now and then. I like to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just cool how people's got just different ways just about everything.
Yeah.
Crushing chalk.
Right. Even something that like most people have didn't even know that they had an opinion on. Most people have never seen it, right?
Yeah,
but then they watch two videos and they're like, oh.
That's a thing?
Well, I'll tell you the one that really makes me ill when I watch it is the food ones.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the mukbangs. I don't do that.
Yeah.
Sylvie doesn't do mukbangs, okay? Just FYI.
What are they called?
Mukbangs.
Mukbangs.
It's like a Korea. It started in Korea, and it's a lot of eating like mouth noises. So the ASMR part is the audio that they like. That's satisfying. That's like a nice. Andrew's shaking his head. He's seen some of them and he's like disgusted. He hates it.
You see the guy that he tries to eat like 5 Big Macs in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, drenched in sauce, like dumping a whole cup on it.
But see, then I've noticed every one of these fast eaters, watch their hands. They're always shaking.
It's because they're fasting all day, and then they eat one gigantic meal to be disgusting.
6,000 calories, I'd die. I mean, I could honestly afford to lose about 50, 60 pounds, but jeez.
Hey, not every closed door is punishment.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
The refrigerator door, you keep that thing closed.
Keep that thing closed, I'll be all right. Yeah,
it's for the best.
Of course, he says that, and his wife brings over peanut butter balls and all this fresh
peanut butter balls.
And we're telling this to a diabetic. My wife's a diabetic, and I'm just like,
they're working against you.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Is the life insurance paid up?
That's right.
Important questions. Those
but
are important
that's
questions.
very interesting. Not every closed door is punishment. But I will say this: not every open door
is
a good thing either. You know what I mean?
Absolutely right. Yeah.
Just because the door's open doesn't mean you should go through it.
Yeah, because sometimes you could be led to destruction in that open door. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you feel empowered by it just even being open. Like, I have access to all this, these things I could be doing. And you see, a lot of possibilities, but are those things in your best interest?
Point, because look at the world. Look at all the access you have in the world.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes just to social media or the electronic devices. You can find anything and everything you want.
Oh, absolutely.
With your fingertips. Yeah. That doesn't mean it's a good thing, though.
So if I'm understanding, I know we got to be real quick here. So you work for Dusty. So you work with Dusty, all right? So what is your role at the Envision Center?
So with Humankind, with Dusty, I am the business development specialist.
Okay.
And so I sort of twofold. I go with the Ways to Work program, more networking, getting the word out about the program. But then also at the Envision Center specifically, we do workforce development. So resumes and helping people find jobs and, just offering a lot of workshops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm going to give the last few minutes to you. I'm going to back this up a little bit. We're going to give you to go ahead and tell everything you want to talk about, and we will close it out at that. So, Sylvie.
Yeah, where can we find you?
Thank you so much.
Where can we find you on social media?
So, Sylvie Says ASMR is my handle, and that's going to be Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I have a couple other different collaborations coming up, a lot of fun videos that I'm working on right now, thus the blue hands, sneak peek. But so my best friend is a potter. She makes pottery.
That's right.
So we have a big collaboration coming up where we're going to do a giveaway. So I'm going to have a box of chalk and like reforms that I make, and then she's going to offer up some of her own pottery and gift cards for that in a giveaway. And so we're really excited about that. That's going to be September 1st.
And what's her name that she
Fired Fig Studio.
Fig.
Yes.
So go follow that
on
too.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the socials. So
all the socials.
Everywhere.
You can find us everywhere. We're
Yes.
not hard to find, right?
Oh,
hey, there we are.
Wow, that flew by. Man, absolutely.
Yep.
Well, Miss Sylvie, we thank you.
Thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Mark. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Take us out.
Yeah, hey, this has been Dig Deeper and Sylvia here with us. So please go follow her. Go like, share, comment, do all the things for us, and we'll see you next time.
Dig deeper. Dig deeper. Got to dig